Hello there folks, it is TIJ Gaming and welcome to part 6 of our Historical Challenges playthrough on the MotoGP 19 game. Now today it's time for the second challenge in the Dawn of the MotoGP category, and today we're doing the challenge called KATO Unbeatable at MOTEGI. So relentless in the 250cc class, time sessions with 10 poles. KATO shows that he knows how to beat everyone, even in MotoGP. The chance is presented to him at the 2002 Pacific GP in MOTEGI. Riding a 5-cylinder Honda, KATO dominates the other RC 211Vs and Max Biaggi's Honda. The Japanese rider is on pole for almost 45 continuous minutes. But then Biaggi goes wild, lowering his time by 3/10 of a second. The stopwatch is about to run out when KATO goes for his last try. He pulls off a perfect lap, getting pole position by 110 thousandths of a second. So of course, KATO unfortunately succumbed to injuries in the 2003 Japanese Grand Prix a year later, unfortunately. But this was a great moment in KATO's career. So in terms of the objectives, it's a time attack challenge. For a bronze medal, we need a 156.8. For a silver, we need a 153.3. And for a gold, a 152.199. So for a bronze, we get to unlock KATO. With the silver, we unlock the bike that we are going to ride on, and if we get the gold, we get the sticker. And I still don't understand, I did say this in my previous video, I don't understand why you'd get a sticker for getting gold. Surely it'd be the other way around, but oh well. I am really enjoying these historical challenges. It seems you guys are really enjoying them as well, which is fantastic to see. Just checking I've got the recording settings right there. But yeah, MOTEGI is not a track I've raced at on MotoGP 19. It wasn't my strongest track in other MotoGP games, admittedly, so we might not do very well here, but as long as we get the silver, I'll be quite happy for now. But I've just been on a 500cc two-stroke for the challenge involving Wayne Rainey and Kevin Schwantz, so these bikes are going to be quite a fair amount different, and I have to say a lot more manageable and, well, a lot quicker. So 156.8 for bronze, 53 for silver. I mean, that's quite a time delta, quite a gap between a bronze and a silver medal, so I would guess we can do the silver medal, but what I am also going to guess is that the gold medal is going to be pretty tough to get on a time attack and you need to ace the lap. So we'll do this a little bit of a sighting lap, see how we get on. Of course, this being the Japanese GP circuit, one of the later ones in the Grand Prix year. Turn traction control down a little bit. I don't think we need traction control too high on these bikes. We can manage them. Beautiful sounding engines, you have to say, absolutely fantastic. Now I don't know what the time delta or anything like that is, it's certainly not making any hints up in the top right corner, but our first sector was a 28.8, I think, running a little bit deeper that corner, that's not really going to help. But as I say, this is just a sighting lap, just to see how we get on. It's my first lap of MOTEGI on MotoGP 19, so it's just, as I say, a sighting lap to see how we get on. Nice circuit though, I do like MOTEGI. As I've said, one of the later tracks in the season. I always find this left-hander a little bit tricky, particularly in a race situation. But the lap does fly by here. I've noticed that on all the tracks, to be honest. A lot of the tracks, of course, the laps are quite long, but they do fly by. Now it's going to go deep, so we might as well just let off the brake. But no, it's quite nice through there. Can't complain. Turn traction control off coming down here. And just fly down this straight. I remember, I think it was last season in MotoGP, there was a great race here. I'm sure it was last season, I think it was wet, or it might have been the season before, I might be getting mixed up, that's a little bit late, breaking into there. So we can use that as an excuse if we don't quite get the time, but it's looking half decent. Again, I don't know what the time's going to be, let's just focus on this last two corners. These are quite tricky to get right as well. Come around the last two corners, power it onto the straight, it's certainly not going to be a bad time. Let's have a look what it's going to be. So it's going to be a 154 something, I'd guess. Yeah, a 154.365. So to be fair, not a bad time for our first attempt. We need to improve by about 2 seconds. Easy to see where we're going to improve. It's clear we need to improve at this corner coming up here. That'll probably help us by a second. That'll probably get the silver medal. But just getting everything a little bit more tied up. And hopefully that will be the gold medal. But not a bad attempt for our first attempt. We all know in MotoGP that it takes a few laps to build things up. And it is my first lap round MOTEGI, so as a first lap, it's not a bad attempt at all. Oh, that's not going to help. So important to brake at the right time. 1 metre too late, and you're effectively in the gravel. We saw that at the right hand near the end of the lap last time out. It was a 28 point something, wasn't it, in the first sector last time? It'd be nice to get something a little bit better than that this time. Let's not ride the curbs too much. I think it was a 28.8, so it's 28.3. I might be wrong. It might have been a 28.3, 28.2, but I'm sure it sticks in my mind anyway. It was a 28.8. Much better, though, into that corner that time. Okay, running a little bit deep on the exit, but we did... Whoa! Oh, we thought we'd managed it. So we're going to have to start that lap again. We've managed the exit. We were a little bit deep on the exit. Now we're just going to put our foot down and the bike's going to go, you're alright, thanks. But oh well, we can try this again. Again, these challenges wouldn't be that fun if you got them all right first time. And they are meant to be quite short, so there is plenty of room in a quick video to attempt these quite a few times. Right, out of the last corner. Better exit this time. Not getting on the grass, that would be a bit stupid. Braking a little bit lighter this time. It's not going to make too much difference. Just trying to manage our braking. Turn 1 and 2. Try and floor it out of there, which we do. Get on the left-hand apex. Nice. Probably rid the curb a little bit too heavily there, but again, it's okay. Not quite on the apex there, but it's not that important, as I say. Riding the curb a little bit too much. So, you know, something in the middle of that would have been fine. What's our time in the first sector? It's 28.4, so literally by, what? Half a tenth. We're a little bit off there. Braking nice and early into this corner. Let's just make sure we get it right this time. That's better. It's all about hooking up a lap. If you make one mistake, you can lose a second quite conceivably. But now this looks like a decent lap so far. Need a better second to get to silver, and I think if we continue like this, don't go wide there. Oh well. Don't think that would make too much difference. But apart from that silly mistake there, which might have lost us a tenth or two, nothing massive. If this lap stays hooked up, we should gain that second theoretically that we needed for the silver medal. Coming down the big straight now. Presume this must have been an old starting straight, or it is for maybe a feeder category. Certainly not for 2 and 3, mouth 2 and 3, but maybe for another category. Getting it nicely turned in there, fantastic. That's really going to help us come the end of the lap. Should be a little bit more aggressive into here, possibly. So tricky to get this right. A left-hander then a right-hander isn't really good for the downforce of the bike, which is going to power towards the line. It's not going to be a gold medal, I wouldn't say, but hopefully we can get a silver. What's it going to be? A 153.235. So we've just about got the silver medal. Very close, but we're going to have one more go at this and see if we can get the gold. But we secured the silver. Good lap there. Again, there are little bits we can improve, and I don't think we can get the time by a delta of a second. But again, we surprise ourselves sometimes. It's all about more confidence. You know, you can take a little bit more speed into some corners. Equally, you know, you can't take so much speed into other corners. Therefore, you get those right by not running as deep. And that's how track evolution works in terms of a rider. Going on the start-finish straight for technically our 4th lap. Because our second attempt, well, we fell off. Don't think you need reminding of that. Oh, well... That's a good start. We're just trying to be a little bit too aggressive. Get onto the power. Probably running a little bit too far to the inside. A little bit cheeky there. Yeah, one last attempt. Not the best way to start it. A little bit deep into there. We don't want to do that on our lap. I think this is a really hard corner because you're going left, and when you're going left it's so tricky to get to the right without really understeering. But anyway, I should pretend that last lap didn't happen. Across the line for the 5th time now. Just try and be aggressive at the same time. There we go, it's not too bad. Another attempt at that. So it's a 28.4 first sector. I know we set a 28.3 on our first lap, but we want to look to improve a 28.4 in the first sector. Let's see if we can. Not looking at the time, just focus on the time when we get there. Oh, well, it's pretty close. I don't think there's much we can do to improve in the first sector. I think it's more the end of the lap we can look to improve. This corner's pretty important. Again, that's not too bad out of there. That's not badly hooked up. Oh! Just a little bit too wide out of there. We are going to do one more attempt. One more attempt. That was unfortunate, that was. Just trying to push it to the limits, and sometimes it's a little bit like Marquez does, he says every weekend. He pushes it to the limits, he falls off, and then he knows what the limit is. It's quite an effective way to do things, I suppose, if you're not too bothered about, you know, wrecking the bike and potentially mucking up your body parts, you know, and breaking a bone, and a few bones here and there. Whether it's that effective is, yeah, debatable. So, here we come across the line again. As I say, this is definitely going to be our last attempt. I'll just keep saying that till we set a lap. I'm just intrigued to see if we can improve by anything. Might as well give it a go. Because it is quite a short video anyway. Right. 28.4 to beat in the first sector. As I said, it's not that important. But I think every tenth matters. So let's see if we can improve by a tenth. But let's not push too much to mean that we have to start the lap again. Again, you know, very close in the first sector. And the fact that we've been so close in the first sector every lap highlights that there's not really much we can improve by. Running a little bit deeper into that corner, but it's okay, we've recovered it. Really out on the apex now, turning a little bit later. We were trying to do that corner flat, and clearly we can't. Not on this bike, anyway. This looks decent through here. This is where we made the mistake on our quick lap. Running out a little bit too wide. Ooh, nearly did the same again, but just about managed it. Maybe had to lose a little bit of acceleration and pace there, but it was okay. There we got it, everything perfect. This right-hander's quite crucial as well. Right, nice and early. Tight, 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 tight. Keep it tight. And accelerate out. Might be no improvement, but every tenth and every corner matters so much. We might not be able to do it, but if we push, there's always a chance we can. Yeah, it's not bad through there. Get out of here. Come on. Are we going to improve by anything? All this for a silver would be a bit of a shame. Out of the last corner. Don't think we're quite going to get the gold, but you never know. 150. 151. 152 dead. Well, as I said, if you never try, you never know. But that's a pretty good lap, and that gets us the gold medal in this challenge. So if you enjoyed that little, well, if you enjoyed that, I suppose that was more of a challenge than other ones we've done. But if you have enjoyed that, let's leave a like down below, comment if you enjoyed as well, and subscribe for daily MotoGP 19 content. You'll see an end screen in a minute, which will show you the next video, or a video relevant to you, as well as the 2 playlists on the channel. If you want to continue watching some MotoGP, I recommend you stay here for your MotoGP content indulge. But thank you very much for watching. I've been CIJ Gaming, and I'll see you guys in whichever video of mine you choose to watch next. Goodbye for now.